And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Tonight, we've got an entertaining one in store for you. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Chicago Bears. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And here we go from Chicago. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Jackson on 3rd and 1. Buying some time right. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to...
His first throw is an interception. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens will get the football right at that 25-yard line following the interception. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Now hit, and Jackson loses the ball. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. And they can't come a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. If there was a metaphorical panic button over there right now, partner, I feel like this would be the time to press it.
And you know me, I take the elevator right down to the field and press it now.
And this defense, man, they have seized on the opportunity that's been presented to them early.
And here's what happens with defenses. Once they feel an offense is loose with the ball, this poor ball security, they're going to be ripping and clawing and tearing for it all game long.
That's complete. Cole Kmet. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Working from the gun, Williams. Finds the in route complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. So we saw dueling interceptions in a turnover-laden first quarter. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, Williams. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down throw by Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. Catch is made down the right sideline. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a Chicago first down.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get the game's first points here in the second. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Second and 6 coming up here. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second and 6 coming up here.
We changed it.
From the gun, Jackson. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here's Henry on the option. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. They'll come up 1st and 10. Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
You know why baseball coaches are called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time and talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, or that corner right there, I know this is a head football coach, not a head football manager, but he's going to take that play, he's going to illuminate it to his team and show the fearlessness of his corner making that tackle.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Now pitch it to Henry. Still has room inside the 15. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens earn the chance to tie before halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Tyler Scott now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he gets a few on the punch forward. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. Here comes the final play of our first half. Throwing here just before halftime. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Into a crowd, and the defender comes up with it. Roquan Smith with the pick. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for Bears first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels. What is going on?
First down, Williams. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Ravens will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie, heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially when one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to as the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, here we go. Second down. They kick the running back in motion. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. That throw behind his intended target. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
No, we changed it. Come on.
Jackson now on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
No. We changed it.
Looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
First down. Here's Swift. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
The 46-yard line.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. So a pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes, Kate. He gets drilled. And QBs know that feeling. When you're letting it go and you get hit, definitely not the throw he wanted. And by happenstance, the adjusted throw still found a home, and that home was his teammate.
He has the burst over the middle. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Flying down the middle with Henry. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Kevin Byard there to bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
This is Henry on 2nd. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finding Flowers. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They go play fake with Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. They haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play actually gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Out of the gun, Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's 2nd and 11. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Running back sent in motion. Back to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. 4th down, that much tougher. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Ravens down by 7. The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down. Desperation time here. He rolls to his right. Taking a big shot for the end zone. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays. Because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points.